Good evening, dudes. Doomwaves here for a video. Weird, isn't it? Phone. Oh well. Weird that I'm here for a video because it's been like 3 months. I think 3 months, something like that. I don't know, roughly 3 months. Shut up. Be quiet, phone. Silence. It's the end of the quarter. That's how I know it's been 3 months since I did a video. Because it's now time to talk about the stuff we beat in the quarter. It's that time again. It's the time of the season for games we've beaten. That was bad. Anyway. Yeah. I beat some games this quarter. Some doozies. I need to slow down. I need to just calm down. That's what needs to happen. Because I beat some games this quarter that cannot be topped. If you know what I'm saying. 2, 4, 6, 8 games this quarter compared to the 4 from last quarter. Let's recap the quarterly winners from the first quarter of the year. Deadpool and Pokemon Omega Ruby. That was the winner. The winners. Because I like to pick 2. Because I'm cool like that. And this time we beat some that just slaughter those 2. Let's just say that. Okay? So we started out the quarter. April to June. We beat Kate West, The Vanishing Files on the DS for the second time. So that one doesn't count because I beat that one before. But it's still fun, and I still love hidden picture, hidden object games. I kind of love those. It's not really a guilty pleasure because I don't really feel that guilty about it, but it is definitely an odd genre to be a big fan of. Secondly, we beat Bulletstorm on the PlayStation 3. Now this game is gonna part the waters. It's gonna divide some people. Because I've talked to some people about this game, and they just like immediately just like the nose goes up. It's like, that's bad. That's a bad game. And then there's people like me who bought it for $1.79 at GameStop and think that it's a pretty badass game for $1.79. It is a first-person shooter that is just mindless and lots of quirky young person humor and just fun shooting and some cool gimmicks like with this tether thing. I had an awful lot of fun with it for it to be a bad game. So, I'm not going to say it's a bad game. I'm going to say it's a pretty dope game especially for the price. Like, I get it. Like, if you spent like $60 on this and it wasn't what you thought it was going to be, I get it. I can see, maybe you being annoyed at that. But I'm thinking for myself, if I had spent $60 on this game when it came out brand new and enjoyed it as much as I did, I would still be sounding off that it was well worth my money, because Bulletstorm was a fun game. It was. It's fun. That's the only thing that I can say about it. Nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing amazing. It was just fun. And like I said, like $1.79 at GameStop. You can't go wrong with that. If you're looking for just a shooter to kill some time and kill some dudes, Bulletstorm, it's really not that bad. Next up, number 7 on the year, we beat Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Now, this one kind of doesn't count because I have beaten Halo Combat Evolved before. But this was my first time beating the Anniversary Edition. I do have it on the Xbox 360, but this specific one I played on the Master Chief Collection on the Xbox One. which is virtually no different than the 360 version, just, up-res just a little bit because it's on a more powerful console. But all in all, it's every bit as good as the original, just new look. It's the same game. There's nothing added to it game-wise. It's the original game. And I do like that you can, I think it's the select button or the cascade window button on the Xbox One controller. You could switch between the graphics, like old and new graphics. So that's pretty cool. Nice touch. Not a whole lot more to say about Halo, original Halo. But what I do have a lot to say about, and I'm still kind of reserving my complete thoughts on this game because I may eventually do a video. But number 8, I did beat Halo 5 Guardians. I talked about it on the podcast, the latest podcast that came out maybe a month ago. Yeah, Halo 5 Guardians was phenomenal in my opinion, and I talked about it on the podcast, like I said, a little bit. My appreciation for the story in Halo 5 was very much boosted by the fact that I read I've read more than one, or more than three, but 3 Halo books that specifically deal with the Forerunners and kind of some Forerunner technology and stuff like that, and in turn also the Halos, but specifically the Domain. And if you haven't finished Halo 5 and or read the books, then I won't spoil anything for you, but just know that if you feel like you don't quite understand Halo 5, I do highly recommend the books Cryptum, Primordium, and Silentium from the Forerunner trilogy Halo books. They're pretty fantastic, and they'll give you a lot deeper understanding of the Forerunners and the Prometheans. They're very good. But Halo 5 was definitely very, very, very good. I was very pleased with where it went. That was number 8. Number 9. Doom. 2016 Doom. Whew. Another video or another game that I would like to talk about in a video. Again, we talked about it pretty in depth in the podcast. I kind of gushed quite a bit on the podcast about Doom and how good it was and how much of a throwback it is to the originals while maintaining its badassery in the modern day. I do think my opinion is that it is better than better than Doom 3. But it's very different than Doom 3. Doom 3 was supposed to be kind of a reimagining of the original Doom with a scary survival horror twist to it. Where they basically take the idea of the Space Marine guy and stick him into a scary situation with whatever, and try to do it with jump scares and creepy stuff, lack of darkness and stuff like that. Whereas I did it again, not Halo, Doom 4 we'll call it, kind of did the same thing, but took a step back from the scary thing and decided, you know what, we're just gonna make this game as if we were remaking the first game today. Very loud, very over the top, very big. The levels are huge, and very just over the top and freaking fun, and just lots of monsters, lots of dead things, lots of bullets, lots of guns, chainsaw, glory kills. Those glory kills. It's just really, really, really good. And again, I would like to do a video on that, but God, I'm so lazy with doing videos. With my busy schedule, videos kind of take a definite backseat, and I do apologize if any of you watching this are just hanging out like, where the hell is that guy, that fat guy that makes the Doom videos? Sorry, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm just, yeah. I don't want to say I got better things to do, because it's not necessarily true, at least in the context that statement usually entails. But I am a busy person, and I do apologize. But I can't promise that I'll make a ton more videos more frequently. I would like to, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like I don't have a whole lot to say anymore. I don't know. It's weird. That's a topic for another day. Let's continue with the what we're talking about here. Number 10 on the year, Peggle on the Xbox. Xbox One is where I played it. It was free one of the months. And let me just say something about Peggle. Peggle is one of those games that's like, on the surface, you look at it, and it's like, yeah, it looks dumb. And then you play it, and it consumes your soul. Peggle is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a silly little arcade type game. You know, it's not so dissimilar from like a Bubble Bobble, or, you know, like games like that. You know, just fun. But I beat it. It's great. Number 11, Halo 2 anniversary on the Xbox One. This was the only air quotes new thing on the Master Chief Collection. Everything else was just straight ported from the 360, whereas they decided to remake give Halo 2 the anniversary treatment and put it on this collection, and it was very, very well done. It seemed to me to be a little harder than I remember Halo 2 being. I don't know why that is, but it was a little harder, I thought. And I don't know, like, I liked it a lot. You know, I loved it. But whereas I didn't think that Halo 2 in my memory was my least favorite, I think it is now. And that's odd to say. But I do want to replay Halo 3 again, and because I think before that was the one I kind of thought as my least favorite. It was Halo 3. But no, I think it's 2. But again, need to play 3 again. And last but not least, for quarter 2 of 2016, we did beat New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS. Now I know what you're thinking. A couple of those games I'm talking about haven't been on pickup videos. I know you're thinking that. I know you're thinking that. Stay tuned, because, you know, I might do a pickup video today, too, wearing the same shirt and everything, because it's been 3 months, and I got a shitload of stuff. Too much, if you ask me. Honestly, this I've gotten too much stuff. But some good deals and sales have resulted, and some trade-in stuff. Again, another video. We'll maybe talk about another pickup video. But, yeah, got a lot of stuff. Stack-olas. 2 of them. 2 stack-olas. Alright. Well, that's it. That's the games. That's the 8 games. Kate West, Bulletstorm, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 5 Guardians, Doom, Peggle, Halo 2 Anniversary, and New Super Mario Bros. 2. I didn't talk about New Super Mario Bros. 2 at all, because there's not like a whole lot to say about New Super Mario Bros. 2. It's basically the same as the first game, but with some like the coins. Like, there's bazillions of coins in the game. It's like a new thing to collect a bazillion coins, and which I think is fun. It's not really a gimmick, and it doesn't really add much to the game, except you get 1-ups like crazy all the time. And it's by far the easiest Mario game I ever played in my life. By far. It was super easy. And again, because of all the 1-ups, though, I mean, you spend most of the game in triple digits with 1-ups. I finished with like 100 some at least. I don't even know. And not only that, but like, the game is so easy that, like, if you fail the level enough times, it pops up a little power-up box that's like a golden leaf, and the golden leaf is pretty much you with the regular leaf and a star at the same time. That's kind of what it is, but you keep it the entire level. So it's definitely like cheating, but hey, I used it because I'm a chump and I accept that. It was still a fun game. All right, out of those 8 games, I bet that no one will ever guess which one or ones I'm going to pick for the winners. Of course, Doom and Halo 5, but especially Doom. This game. This, of course, is the reversible cover. Because it's, even though I actually personally love the actual cover of the game. I think it's cool. Most people, like, when it was announced or whatever, they showed the cover, people were like, oh, it's so bad looking. But yeah, I thought it was kind of dope. But yeah, this cover is definitely better. Classic scene from the original game redone. So, very cool. Probably game of the year. I cannot see what in hell, puns, what could possibly dethrone this as the best game of the year for me. And when it's a 2016 game, that's weird. That doesn't happen often. But every now and then, it happens. So this is probably the shortest video I've ever recorded in my life. But I'm done. I'm done yapping, pretty much. As far as the backlog goes, I can tell you what I'm playing right now. Maybe. Oh, nope, I won't, because it's a game that's coming up in the pickup video. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll upload them at the same time. I don't know. Whatevs. Again, sorry for being so aloof, but thanks for sticking around, and thank you for watching this video, because who cares, really? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go now. It's hot in here. Bye. Doomwaves out.